Hello students, myself Arhanti Doshi. I am working as a lecturer in Bhagwan Mahavir Polytechnic Institute. Today I am going to explain you concepts of access modifier. So, first of all, what is access modifier? Access modifiers provides access to variables, methods, class or constructors in any object-oriented programming language. There are four types of access modifier, that is public, private, protected and default. This table explains you accessibility of each access modifier. So, if a variable is declared as a private, then it has access to the same class only. It does not have access to any other class, any other package or any other subclass. Now, if it is declared as a default, no modifier means default, then it has access to the same class, subclass of the same class, same package, but if it does not have access to any other package. If a method or a variable is declared as protected, then it has access to same package and a subclass of different package, but it does not have access to non-subclass of different package. Next, public. If a method or variable is declared as a public, then it has access to everywhere, means it has access to the class, subclass of same package and another package. Now I will show you each access modifier with example. This is an example of private access modifier. Here I have declared one class, that is class A, and I have declared one variable and one method. Variable J is private, method message is public and method show is private. As class K is subclass of class A, it has access to the public method, means it has access to the method message, but it does not have access to method show and variable J, as they are declared as private. So if I run this program, I will get a compile time error. Let's see. See, two errors are there. First, it tells that show as a private access, and the second, variable J has a private access. So they are declared as private. So as they are declared as private, not allowed access in any other subclass. This is another example of private access modifier. Here class J is public, integer J is private, and as we are accessing it in the same class, access of variable J is allowed and method show is also allowed, as it is in the same class. So if I run this program, I will get output as this is a private method and value of variable J, which is 30. Let's see. This is private method and the value of variable j, that is 30. So if a method or a variable is declared as a private, then it has allow access within the same class only. Next, this is example of public access modifier. As I show you the chart in which it tells that public access modifier has access to everywhere, within a class, within a subclass, and within a different package. Here I have declared one class A and class B is subclass of class A. The method declared in class A is public, so it has access in class B. So if I call the method message from class B, then my program will run successfully and I will get the output as this is public method. Let's see. See, the output tells that this is public method, so the program runs successfully. Next, I will show you the example of public modifier in different package. This is class A and I have declared it in package P1. The method declared in class A is public. This is another file and I have imported the package P1 in that file. Class D. Now I am accessing the method of class A in class D, which is in another package. So as public access modifier allows access in different package also, if I run this file d.java, then I will get the successful output. Let's see. This is public method. Next, example of default access modifier. Default access modifier has access to the same package only, means same package class, same package subclass, but it does not allow access to different package. Here class A is default as I have not written anything before it. That means I have not written public, private, protected, anything before class A. So it is default class. Same way variable j is default as I have not written anything before integer j. Now as these are declared as default, it has access to the subclass of the same package. So if class F extends class A, that means F is subclass of A and it has access to default method and default variables of class A. So here I have declared the object of class A and I am trying to access the method message of default class A. So it will allow me to access this method and I am trying to print the value of variable j, default variable j in class F. So it allows me access to this variable. So if I run this program, output that I will get is, this is a default method and value of variable j. See, the output is, this is default method and value of default variable j, which is 30. Next, this is an example of protected access modifier. Protected access modifier has accessibility to the same package plus subclass of different package, but it does not have accessibility to known subclass of different package. Here I have declared one class, that is class addition. It is declared in package P3. Method is protected integer add numbers, and these are two arguments of that method. Next, I am trying to access this protected method in a different package. Here, this program is in different package and I have imported package P3 in this program. Now, I have declared one method, that is test, which extends the protected public class of package P3. That means it is a subclass of class addition. It is a subclass in different package. So it has access to the protected method of this addition class. Next, if I call the method message using object of class test and I pass the value of a and b, then I will get the output. If I run this program, the output which I will get is 11 plus 22, that is 32. Output is 33. It means protected access modifier has access to the subclass in different package. I hope the concepts of access modifier is clear. If you have any doubt, then I have written my email ID in the description. Please feel free to mail me. Thank you.